Hey y'all, put your gloves on. Let's tie-dye today. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I have those pockets. This is a rayon and spandex. This has been washed and then soaked in a soda ash water solution for 20 minutes more. Spun out in the washing machine until damp. There we go. That's my spiel. Say it with me. I have a vision. This is for my daughter. I have a vision. She is a garden junkie and a plant junkie like I am. And I don't know if she'll like it or not, but if she don't, she can give it away. I vision a flower garden down here and then crinkle it up into some green and then some blue up here. And we did the zinnia. Was it a zinnia? Is that what I called it? Or dahlia? We made a flower in the middle of a shirt a long time ago. I'll drop a link in the description of that video. And I'm going to do the same concept, but I'm going to do it down here. I would like to do a lot going around, all around the bottom of the dress. And that's going to be the difficult part. And I'll show you, you'll figure it out here in a minute. To make the flowers is easy peasy. Just go in between your layers, stick your finger up, bink, and then you're going to do one small section, and that's going to be the middle of your flower. Like, think Black-Eyed Susan. And so this will be the black eye of the Black-Eyed Susan here. And then the next part is the flower. So I'm going to go up about that much and make another rubber banding. So this is one flower here. And they're all going to be Black-Eyed Susans. And so what I will do with the varying sizes of these Black-Eyed Susans, I'll go with a lighter color here and then come out in a dark, like a lemon yellow and then a golden yellow here, and then we'll go out into green. So this is just going to be a small flower. We can make it in 3 sections if we want to for a bigger flower, so we'll do that over here. Just going to go here and we're going to make the middle, the black eye of our Black-Eyed Susan. I need rubber bands. Watch my time. So here's the there. I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Just a little bit. And it's kind of random. That's what makes these flowers so fun. So we're going to go up with the color here, and I'm going to go up just a little. I'm just wadding it up. I'm getting close to the pocket. One more layer into our dark, and there's another flower. And we'll blend our colors between the two as well. And then so there's, looks like 2 on the front. Let's do another one. A couple, 3 more on the back. Because the beauty of this is the color. So off to the side, here's my black eye of my Black-Eyed Susan. And I'm gonna go up here, get into the pocket again. Here we're gonna have the rest of the flowers. And just threw it in the cat water. I don't know, maybe I have room for a couple more. Like a little one off center over here. This is gonna be a little flower. Here's where it gets tricky because we have to work, like, think of the neckline of the dress. So we have to work from the neckline of the dress down. And so our flowers are going to be out here and we're going to crinkle into the middle for it to, because I also have, like here below the flower, here's the hem. So this flower is kind of high, right? So first we got to find all our flowers. Here's the neck hole, right? So we're going to work down. So here's the neck hole. Here in the middle. This is going to be our blues, right? And we're going to bring some sleeves in here, like this. So here's the neck hole and the sleeves. Working down from the top in. And I'm just crinkling. And then I'm going to have to do the same because this is the hem. This is the hem of the dress, right? So I got to pull this in because this is also going to have to be green in between all the flowers. Okay? Like this. There's my tag. I hope that made sense. Because we worked from the top of the dress and squished it down into here. And then we're going to go ahead and rubber band this. Alright, I'm going to speed this up and we'll throw some music in here.
Okay, there we have it. Let's head to the dye table.
Okay, here's my wonky starfish. And we're going to make flowers out here, and then green and blue here, because this is the top of the dress, this is the middle of the dress, this is the bottom of the dress, the way that we folded it. So I'm going to start with the outside and work my way in. On the outside is the black eye of my Black-Eyed Susans. And so to start it off with something, I want to do something light and then with contrast. So I'm going to go in with, and you know what I didn't check is if any of these colors are discontinued. These are, I always put it in the description, but just in case, these are natural fiber Procyon dyes. These are from Dharma Trading. So I'm going to go in the tips, the very here, because this is the black eye or the Black-Eyed Susan. And I'm going to go in first with amber waves on each of these. And we are going to do both sides, because I got all this pink in here from my rubber band, so I want to go through both sides and make sure I get a good saturation. So here's my black eye of my Black-Eyed Susan, and then I'm going to make like little dots in there with Brazil nut, just for character and depth, and you know, I'm just doing one dot, and when we turn it over on the other side, I'll do another dot. I got real heavy on that one. I ain't gonna touch that one again. Like that. So there's our Brazil nut. Let me put this out the way. Okay, Brazil nut, amber wave. So now we're gonna go into our flower. We're gonna start with lemon yellow on the first part of our flower down here. And I'm going to be generous with it, because we're going to let it go up, take up into the other color. Except for this one, because I get a double rubber band on this one. So, and that amber waves is already starting to bleed through, and that's fine. And so like for here, this is like pushing down. I will probably prop that up with something like that. I'll put a bottle cap or something underneath it and prop that one up. And then this is my my crossbred here, because it's got the pink in it. It's fine. It's a flower garden. And so that was our lemon yellow. And then behind this, we're going to do golden yellow, because it's going to go from lighter to darker. And I'm taking the golden yellow down into the lemon yellow, and that's perfectly fine, because we want layers of color. So you can see how we did that. And now we're going to do the garden part. So we're just going to make like a donut here, working our way to here. Okay, so we're just going to do this outside edge. We're going to start with bright green. Actually, let's give it depth. I'm going to go back with my amber waves, because no garden is completely green. And I'm going to go back with my amber waves, and I'm just making a zigzag right there. That's it. That's just a blend, right? Because your garden has brown spots in it too, right? And then we're going to go in with the bright green and do the same. Just going to kind of zigzaggy around our garden. Like that. Then I'm going to accent it with wasabi. I'm going to take my wasabi into these kind of like negative spaces here. Just letting it overtake some of the colors. And that's perfectly fine. We're just dotting and dotting and dotting and dotting. And then here in the middle, we're going to take it from the bright green, and we're going to go into robin's egg. And this is bunched up in here, okay? So that means we're going to run a risk of a lot of negative space. So we're going to go heavy. So I'm basically doing a circle of robin's egg. Here in this very middle, I'm going to do a circle of azure. I used it before and fell in love with it. I don't use this color much. I don't know why. And I'm just going to squirt this straight into the middle. Just like that. Just like that. And that's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to mirror it and do the same thing on the other side of my wonky legged starfish. So on this side, I don't think we need to do any more with the flower. I think our flower is fine. We've got some spill over here with the green. That's fine. So I'm going to go back with my amber waves and do just a squiggle around like that. It's just an accent color. Then I'm going to go back with my bright green and do the same. We're just trying to figure out where stuff goes. Now I'm going to hit it with some wasabi for some depth. The same. I'm just wiggly, higgledy-piggledy with the wasabi. And then we're going to do a ring of robin's egg. And then in the middle, azure. And if up around the top I have a negative space, I'm fine with that. In the blues. Completely fine with that. But down here, I want this more saturated. And so what I'm going to do now is kind of pull it apart. We've got good saturation. Real good set. See there? We've got good saturation. Let's look over here. Pulling it apart. Yeah. Little pale here. So I'm going to put a dot of wasabi right there where it's a little pale. Pull it over here. So we're pale. So I'm going to put some wasabi there. And I'm just checking for negative space. That's on that side. Let's flip it back over. This is going to be an abstract piece. And we've got some negative space here. I'm going to hit that with the bright green right there. Kind of bunched up here. No, we did good. Oh, here we go. Got some negative space there. I'm going to go in with the wasabi. Because I kind of want that wasabi to really break up the green. Not bad. A little bit more wasabi here. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Well, there's our wonky starfish with our little wonky spattered green flowers. Alright, let's let her sit. Okay, we're outside. You guys know when we're outside, we're modeling. I have the best model on the planet. I'm at my daughter's house. I'm visiting Lee. So when I made this dress, I made it in July, right before we were going to go to a music festival. And I made it for her because she came to my house and then we left my house and went to the music festival. You guys don't even need that information. But I didn't get to film the final product because it was such a whirlwind of her coming to town, us going to the music festival, and then like she had to leave the day after we got back. So I'm at her house now and it's October because it's our birthday month and we're celebrating our birthdays together. And so I'm going to have the best model on the planet and I'm going to show you the flower garden dress. You ready? Yeah. Oh. Do you see this dress? Oh my God. Do you see this dress? 100%. Does it got pockets? It's got pockets. I like almost dreamed it. And I was like, how am I going to make it look like, scooch up a little bit, Joe. Yeah, that's good. I want to make sure you're still in focus and still faced. Okay, but I was trying to make it like, here's the grass, right? Here's the garden, and then it goes up to the blue sky. So that's why when I like made the like the jellyfish, right? So I put my finger there and I did the sections, and then I opened it from the neck down and pushed that into the middle, and that's how we got the sky on the top. I was kind of like, do I really want to share this pattern? But I haven't shared a brand new pattern in so long. I thought, why not? Why not? These have been a big hit. I've sold several of these. I'll put a link in the description for the dress. I got it on Amazon. It's a rayon dress. Rayon is a natural fiber. It's made from wood. So the Procyon natural fiber designs work great in rayon. The only thing with rayon is they have a tendency to shrink with all the washing. So maybe buy a size up. Maybe, yeah. So this is Monty. This is my grand cat. But
The cat is not for sale.
the cat is not for sale. But it just, with the pockets, with the length, with the weight of the rayon, it's got this great spring and this great drape in it. It's the perfect length for summer. It's still summer in Southern Illinois right now. And I couldn't be happier with this design. So look what we did today. Oh my God. We made a summertime garden dress and tried some new things, tried some different ways of folding and putting together, and I'm so happy. And if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure that I put it in a playlist so it's easier for you to find. You guys know the spiel. And try something new today. Try a new pattern, try a new twist, try a new tie, a new fold, a new color. You never know. You might like it. And remember, be peaceful and be kind. It's important. Talk to you soon. Bye. Out of focus. Oh, these mosquitoes are terrible. What's on my shirt? I'm making a video. Oh, it's just a string. Okay.